Okay, so hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I think we're going to do a bit more Valheim for tonight. We made a fair bit of progress last time, having defeated the No, we did actually defeat a boss. We explored the crypts. What am I talking about? I'm getting ahead of myself because I had been exploring the crypts myself off stream. And I have found one of these, what's it called? One of these stones which leads to the location of the third boss. I haven't looked at it yet, and we won't be able to have a look at it straight off the bat because, well, you see, I had been mining and getting a lot of that iron ore. And ended up with a lot of iron ingots. So I ended up building a longship. And I took it out for a sail. And yeah. So up from the mini-map up there, you might be able to see we're not in our base at the moment. I have set up a little house here, though. I don't know whether I'm going to build an actual base here. This is more just in case I decide to come back here, I feel. But yeah, we're right next to a troll cave there. And there is the longship. It's very impressive. Very majestic. And, so where are we? Well, as I said, I went exploring. And, we're quite a distance away from where our settlements are. Let's see. The way the wind went, I went up here along the coastline, following from this landmass, which there's the main base down there. And I had previously explored around the entire coastline of this area up until this river here, but hadn't gone further. So I went up the coastline here, found a stone tower there, went up here, found a village which was infested by Draugr, as well as another one which is apparently here. You can see I died there because I fell into a building which was full of Draugr. Interestingly enough, it was a Draugr infested village in the middle of a Meadows biome. I guess it just becomes harder the further away from the center of the map you get. But yeah. There was like spawners for Draugr inside of the houses, and it's kind of like a full settlement laid out. There's maybe about 5 different buildings with some fences, I think maybe some palisades, and there's like a big hall building as well, which I built a workbench in and repaired, but I haven't made it into a base. It was more just to have a look around and see what was there. There was another one over there as well. And what else? I think I went up here last time too. Hang on. Here I am. I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, I had walked along this way earlier before I built the boat, the longship, and along the coastline. Found a small stone wall, a stone island, troll cave, stone wall, stone tower, and also up here in the plains biome, which I was really just looking in from the edges of it because it's still a bit too powerful for me. But it had 2 bulling camps, I think they're called, which are these little goblin creatures. I have actually managed to kill some of them, but by sniping them from a distance. I'm still a bit wary about fighting them in melee. Taking the longship, though, it went along here, up through this river here. And then along the coastline here, there was a village. There's another plains biome there. And went along here. I seem to remember there was, like, land masses along here and along here. Meadows biome there, swamp biome there, black forest biome there, mistlands, which is a biome which we haven't seen. We haven't seen the plains biome either. My understanding of the mistlands is that it's really not finished at the moment. It is a biome with a large amount of really big trees and large spider webs, but I don't think there's actually anything in there. Up further, there was more swamp there. Went around this way. There's those mistlands up there also. I think also because the wind changed direction. Sailed up because I was trying to get as close to the edge as I could. And I hit about here when things started to get quite icy. There's icebergs and there's this biome here called Deep North, which I know absolutely nothing about. It was just all snowy. I didn't get very close to it because if it's anything like the mountains biome, if I enter the biome, I might start taking freezing damage. So I stayed away from there because I didn't want to have to navigate the ship out of range while taking damage the whole time. But yeah, there was a bit more up there. And then I started going down here. There was a shack. There's another crypt there, which I could get more iron from. Though I'd probably go to some swamps much closer. And sailed down here. There was a village there. More plains biome. So when I say village for this one, I meant they're like little like orc camp type things. There's a bunch of wooden towers and they have like leather canopies stretched over the tops of them. They actually look really neat. I haven't explored any of them close by because, well, they're covered in goblins or furlings or whatever they're called. And yeah, I sailed down here and I made landfall about here and there's a black forest. I think I had actually sailed down this way rather quickly because I think around here I saw a red colored troll, which I'm guessing is like a champion version of a normal troll. There is still a troll in that cave. I went in, had a look. Troll saw me, turned around. I didn't have any arrows, so I hopped out. Luckily, they can't follow you out. And I set up this little house here so I could rest, and also so I could fight off the grey dwarves. But yeah, this is a completely other area. I also have a bow. New bow. A huntsman's bow. Which is rather nice. I don't think I can mend it at a workbench, though. I might need a forge. Let's actually have a look. Yes. So, the fine wood bow, which I had, is more useful in that regard, because you just need a workbench, not a forge, to be able to repair it. What else? I died and things got modeled up. I also have a new tower shield. And I'll be using an iron axe. So, tower shield looks very similar to the old one, except it's got a rim on it and a what's it called in the center of it? Is it a boss? I think in the middle of the shield. But yeah, it's mostly just been exploring. I haven't really found anything totally crazy. I think I have a bunch of stuff in the hull of the ship, but it's mostly I've been using it to store just random things which I end up in my inventory that I want to get out. Probably some troll hides and so on. Let's take some of this tin ore. And I'll probably continue sailing back to my main camp. Also so that we can go to the crypt which I labeled. This one here. Because I wrote on it, crypt has a location. So we'll go there, have a look at the stone, and find where that boss is. We most likely won't fight the boss this session, but at least we'll know where to go for it. I should slow down because there's rocks around here. Also, I stopped off to repair my ship because it was taking damage from me ramming into rocks every now and then. It's really nice. A shallow hull means that you can go through rivers, and over, you know, rather shallow water, but rocks still cause a fair bit of damage to it. Okay, so I want to be going kind of directly south. Yeah. There's just that house is just going to be there. Okay, what way is that wind blowing? Kind of a bit lower than east. Okay. Yes, also, this ship is much faster than the other one which I have. What's it called? The carve. But yeah, you can see I have a few other things in here. These I also had in my carve. I forgot to take them out last time. Have my fine wood bow in there too. And my bronze armor, because I had to go equip my old armor and a bronze axe when I had to get my corpse out of that house filled up with all the Draugr. But yes, I have this 2 queen bees and a surtling trophy, which is from an enemy we haven't seen on stream yet, called a surtling, which is where the calls come from, I would guess. From what I've seen of them, I've really only seen them from a distance. They're kind of like fire elementals. They're just like flaming humanoid figures. I would like to go and explore the what's it called? The deep north area a bit more. Now it makes me curious as to whether this is all like deep north and whether there's one down here for like the deep south. Whether this is really cold or is this going to be really hot? And if there's other things like that over here and here. I was thinking, I would guess that if you get right to the edge, you'll just drop off into the void. Because the plane would be a flat disc. And that would be quite a sight to see. If it had the water from the ocean pouring away into the abyss around it. Maybe the whole landmass could be surrounded by a ring of stones or something around the edge. I don't know. Maybe it's all on the back of a giant turtle. On the back of 4 elephants. I like that it's like there's a limit to it. If it is like that, I really don't know. I have seen mention, you know, that you should be careful not to go too close to the edge. And that's about it. So I'm guessing there is an edge to it. Then there's turtles all the way down. Yes. What's the turtle? Exactly. Welcome. But yeah, that'll be something to see, but I think I'm going to need frost resistance. What was I saying? Oh yes, it's just like, if it is limited and there's like, it just disappears off into nothingness, I rather like that, because I suppose the idea of having like an infinite sized world like in Minecraft is neat in its own. But in another way, this is like representing something which you really probably haven't seen before. That's quite neat. Two. More swamp biomes. And Draugr. You see, we're quite fast. Made quite a fair bit of progress already with this ship. It does feel rather empty. It's quite a large ship. I wish you could put your shields along the edges. And I think you could stand on the prow. But it's moving too fast, and if I jump, we get I can't actually jump fast enough to catch up with the front of the ship. Let me slow it down, see whether I can do that. I've seen people do it. There we go. Yes, he can stand on the prow of the ship. Very cool. Not so impressive when it's going slowly, though. I have to be careful not to let my ship get away from me. After all the resources it took to build this. I think it was like 40 fine wood, 40 ancient wood, 100 iron nails, and I think 10 deer leather. So the fine wood's probably the trickiest, because you have to go hunting those birch trees during the Meadows biome. I have also cut down an oak tree, and I felt guilty because Odin was staring at me the whole time. But it didn't give me any unique resources, it seemed. It just gave me a whole bunch of wood, and I think some fine wood. But no new types of wood from it. You know, now it's really foggy. Also, apparently we're in plains biomes. This is what makes me worried. We're going quite fast, and I can barely see any distance ahead of us. Oop, I see land. You don't want to run aground at full speed. And I really like that that is a, that's a potential hazard. I have to wonder how big some of the ocean areas are. There always seems to be land nearby. I would like if some areas of ocean were really huge. But it seems like a lot of the ocean's sort of... Like, this is open here. But there's always, like, land within sight of... Whoop, careful. Land within eyesight. Of each other. Ow. What was I saying about running aground? Well, there's a plains biome covered in fog. It's got very pretty trees in it. Looks like there's a village over there too. Also got some different music. How badly injured is the ship? It's not that badly injured. As I said, I killed 2 of the furlings, and I actually got some ore from them, but I don't seem to be able to smelt it at the moment. I forget what it was. It was like black metal or something like that. But I couldn't use it in my smelters. So perhaps I need a new smelter. Oh, there's some up there. I see them. Just up there on the hillside. I'm a good sailor, honestly. The land snuck up on me. Okay, I think we'll just go slowly while we're so close to the shore. So I don't end up on top of that hill over there or something. Hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, great. Was that another rock? Oh. What did I hit? Wasn't anything there. Did I hit a fish or something? You're currently sailing the oceans and getting a great view because it's really foggy. I should probably have built some more arrows before we set off. I have 30. Wonderful. Do I have any in the hole? No. I have some wood. So if I need to, I'll probably come ashore and make a workbench and a small hut to construct some. Careful. It's interesting because this is such a large thing in the sky. You kind of imagine being able to sort of see it anywhere, but you do actually, like, pass under different parts of it. And it was odd going all the way up there and not being underneath any of the branches. Okay. We can go a bit faster. There's just swamp biomes everywhere. I'm guessing there's like... Well, the game's still in early access, so, ooh, there's a fire vent over there. I think that's where the surtlings are. So I'd imagine all the, planned biomes aren't in the game. Means that, I guess at later points, you'd have to regenerate worlds to get new biomes in. Okay, ooh, we're actually really close. That wasn't as tricky as I thought it would be. I thought we'd have to be navigating land masses all over the place. But nope, that was pretty much just straight sailing from where we started. Be able to go there, go through that, river, and back to our port camp. Where are we going? Right, okay. Yeah, I guess just keep going in this direction. Oh. I was going to say, while I'd been sailing around, I hadn't seen anything like that. But, hey there. Don't get any ideas, you. Yeah, they seem to, like, lose interest after a while. Or you deal enough damage and they retreat. I haven't managed to kill one yet. I think it has a much harder time keeping up with me in this ship than in the small carve. Okay, nearly there. There it is. Oh, careful, rocks. Okay. There we go. The rudder might be hitting the land a bit. Oh, did I hit a rock? Yeah, there was a... It's nearly perfect. Stop. Turn. I should have been turning earlier. Okay. Run aground a bit. Let's push the boat ship a bit more into the middle of the river. I think I've only gone through here in the cave before. Why is it pushing me to the left? Come on, forward. There we go. Oh. This shortcut will end up taking longer than going around. No, no, not sails up. It's like careful drifting. Can I put the handbrakes on? Come on. Yeah. I don't remember this boat, like, feeling like it's sliding left and right as much as it is. Guess it's just because it's so much bigger. Oh. Oh. We're fine. It can take a lot more damage before it, I assume, gets destroyed. Hold on. Push. We need like those punts. We can push it off the shores of the river. Yeah, you see that? I like start turning and it just slides all the way to the left. Maybe I need to get forward momentum before I start turning. Is that a rock right in the middle of the river? Yeah, it is. Oh, and we just hit one. Back up. Come on, don't hit the same rock again. Fantastic. Get off that. Okay, I'll just keel haul myself. Oh, jeez. I'm actually going to start drowning. What dark magic is that? How can I reverse a boat? Superior Viking shipping techniques. Also, I'm guessing you sort of imagined that we'd have oars attached to the ship or something. Come on, wiggle ourselves free. Because we really should have oars along the sides of the ship. There we go. Okay, we're free from that rock. It's just that one rock in the middle of the... The rudder is used as an oar. Yeah. Let's just shove ourselves this way. I mean, there's this little thing on the end here, which I don't know what it's for. I guess it's for holding some of the sail rigging. I'll say for the record, I've made it through here on my carve much better than this. I guess it is kind of too narrow for this ship. And if it wasn't sliding all over the place so much. Oh well. I'm in Germany, Black Forest. There's a lot of these around. Okay. Now what? Gonna have to turn it around. Actually, can I turn it by pushing it? I don't think I can. It seems to just shove it. Okay. Go forward. And turn. I mean, yeah, we're using this little oar here thingy. Rudder. Here as an oar. Oh, the wind's blowing against us. Fine. I think it's like it would be useful to be able to get rid of the rocks in the river, but I don't know how you'd end up going about doing that. Because you can't mine underwater. Maybe the game could have some kind of like explosive which you can throw at something and it will blow a hole in it. Oh, there's some tin. And there's a grey dwarf just staring at us. What are you doing? Don't judge me. Oh no. Nautical homicide. I'm not crazy doing this. This is what these ships in part were designed for. As I said earlier, that's why they have shallow holes. Okay. There we go. We're out of the worst of it. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, there's another rock. Whatever. How's that ship going? Oh, it's barely injured. Okay. I think we can start going ahead full speed now. I think that's the worst of the rocks. Do I hear a troll over there? I'll say also, I had a few more attacks of those trolls on my settlement. Oh, ow, hang on. Oh, rocks. They even managed to destroy parts of the walls, which was very rude of them. They do seem to be getting more aggressive as days pass. What's the purpose of this game? You've seen so many people playing it, but you're not got the point of it. It's like Ark. I haven't played Ark myself. I see references that this game is cut like Terraria, if you know that, or it's like Minecraft. it's less on this survival thing. It's sort of an open world, creative survival type game. With the whole, you know, collecting resources, building a base, getting equipment, and then you defeat bosses to get better equipment as you go through different biomes, which give you new resources. Though, it's very light on the survival aspect, aside from combat, because you can't starve. You don't need to sleep or drink or anything like that. So yeah. I'm having fun with it, just exploring and constructing things, because it's very easy to build things in this game. I do kind of think... What's in the game is enjoyable. I half think that maybe waiting for some more stuff to be in before... I mean, what, there's 5 bosses in the game at the moment, but where I am at the moment, I can kind of feel that things are perhaps getting a little bit sparse in it. But that's just my feeling. I haven't looked at any wikis purposely to see what's coming up, so... It looks a bit like the forest. Yes, it's similar to that in construction as well, but and also like cutting down trees. But as I said, less about survival. I do have food, like these sausages here, but they're used to give me more health and stamina, but I won't starve if I run out of food. The whole idea is that we're in sort of like a Viking afterlife, so we don't need to eat. When we get to my base, I'll be able to show the construction. Well, I mean, let's see. You can see a bunch of different items, different objects which I can build here. Campfires and hearths and so on. You also have teleporters, so you can teleport around the large land. Though you need to set up both ends of it before you can go through them. Can you have animals or livestock? I believe you can domesticate boars. I haven't done that myself, but I think you can set up a pen and you feed them, and eventually they will get used to your presence and they'll start making more boar. I think that might be the only thing you can do that. You can also find bees and set up beehives. There's deer, but you more hunt them. There's also creatures called necks, which are like water lizard type things, and you can get food from them too by hunting them. Food comes from a whole variety of different sources. The horse for ride-on, chickens for eggs. I don't think there's chickens. And I don't think there's any mounts in the game. From what I've seen or explored so far, I don't think there is mounts. You got these ships which you can sail around on. I guess because the landmass is so broken up, you can see here there's like one landmass here, one landmass there. Though, they're perhaps rather extensive, but... I can build a cart to carry items around, but I'm pulling that. We're really going slowly, aren't we? Come on. It's funny, if the wind's going against you and you've got the sail down, you're moving slower than if you have the sail completely up. I guess that's not funny. That's just... makes sense, because the sail would be holding you back. Is there PvP? There can be. I think mostly it's designed around co-op. But you can activate a PvP mode. And the game is kind of built around having multiple people in the server, so that you can fight alongside each other and fight the bosses with other people backing you up. But I'm just doing this solo. And it's quite playable on its own, solo. Some of the bosses are... Let's see. I've only seen 2 of the bosses. The first one was fine to play solo. The second one was tougher. Not impossible. I did die a few times, though. But PvP is the thing. If you wish it. As I said, I think it's more in the form of dueling than, like, raiding other people's camps and so on. Though I guess you could do that if you wanted, if you had enough people on the server. Quite a storm. Okay, yeah, there's my camp over there. Or village. I wonder if things could get hit by lightning. So for what there is in the game so far, it's very enjoyable. I find it very enjoyable. And I think it's only about 1 gig in size, so that's also a plus. It doesn't take up a lot of hard drive space. It looks quite nice too. It's got this sort of pixely style to all the textures. But the lighting effects are quite nice, as are the storm effects, as you can see. Okay, let's pull into here. Yeah, stop throwing rocks at my ship. Okay. That's good enough. You mind, lad? Combat's pretty simple. Left click for attacking. It takes up stamina. I have a shield, which I right click, hold up. I think if I time it correctly, I can get the enemies to reel back. Well, I haven't done that myself. Perhaps I need to parry with the sword. I downloaded Ark yesterday. It's 187 gig now. A bit awkward. Yeah, I know. Space is not as much of an issue as it used to be, but it's still nice if developers manage to keep the size of things down to a reasonable amount. Let's pull the ship in a bit further. Let me just fall into the ocean. Oh, not close enough to the crafting station. Okay. Maybe I should extend this dock a bit. You can see I had to mine out more of this rock here to make a secondary port there for the carve. Okay. Repairing doesn't require any resources. So yes. Here's my secondary base. My main base is over here. But this one's kind of become the main base. And you can see I've changed a few things around here. This hut has changed direction and also gotten a bit larger because I've given myself more room for my forge and workbenches. This is where you create different items. The forge is primarily used for items which require metals. Like this tin ore. We have to smelt it first. Also iron, copper. And you can combine copper and tin to make bronze. And I have a workbench over here, which is mostly used for things which just require leather, ore, and wood. Or stone. For some of the early objects. Repairing doesn't require any resources, which is quite nice. The game is quite forgiving when it comes to like resource management. I wouldn't play this if you're expecting like having to intensely produce and make efficient use of resources. Construction, for example, is really forgiving because if I remove this building, I get all the resources back I put into it. So, which is really handy if I want to move things. If I want to remove this smelter, I will get back all the resources I put into it, which includes 5 surtling cores, which are a resource I don't have too much of. So. What else? But yeah, I expanded that. We built this tower here last time, and you can see I've expanded on some other things here. So the archway has become this little bridge. I guess also passage to walk through. Has some crenellations along the top. And wood flooring. And I've got another tower up here, which is it's got an inside, and it's also got some windows which can stare and shoot through, and stairs leading up to the top floor. And it's got a shaft in the center for the smoke from the fire to exit to the exit the building. I rather like the design of this one more than that one. I think I've improved upon it. And also the roof fits this one a bit better, I think. It's still not same size, but maybe it doesn't look as squat as that one. I also, that means I had to mine the rock which was here a bit to fit this. Because if you remember, there was the palisade going around here, and there was a wooden tower. So this stone tower is now taking up all that. Holding up pretty well too. Okay. With construction, as an explanation, for this building, you can see each individual block I placed for this. Either single square blocks or double square blocks, and there's also some pillars there, and there's some larger like 3x2 blocks I've used around the place. But yeah, each one of these I think took a few stone. 3 stone for the single block, 4 stone for the 2x1 block, and again it's really easy putting these down. If I put a wall down, just place it and it snap connects to each other, and you, as I say, get the resources back for placing it. There is structural integrity though. Like, you need to have pieces supported by blocks beneath it. Kind of, it's sort of like it needs to be within a range, within a short distance of ground, or another block. And if something isn't supported properly, let me see. Like, okay, see how these blocks here are green? That means that they're like 100%. They're like 100%, or really closely supported. They will turn yellow, orange, and red the less supported they are. As you can see, that one up there is slightly yellower. I think some of the ones on here, yes, you can see that's yellow and that's orange. It's a constant thing, but it's sort of more of a warning. If it gets up to red, chances are it will collapse, and what that means is that block will just break. You'll get the resources back from it, but you just won't be able to put something there. Like these beams here, these are actually required to keep the floor up, perhaps. If I have a larger floor, they would be required. Those ones might be able to stay up themselves. I'm probably doing a terrible job of explaining this. Okay. This building here. The roof in the center here. It needs these pillars here to keep it up because they're far away enough from the walls and high up enough that without these pillars here, this will actually collapse. It will just like destroy these blocks around the center here. So that's quite nice because it forces you to make use of well, structural pillars. That's damaged in here. I think a troll took a swipe at this building. These ones are blue, I think, because they're on the ground, like the floor is. So it's just, they're completely sturdy. You can see that's yellow, yellow, green. But since that's yellow, it's like it's not going to get worse than that. So it's still, it's either sort of, it's going to stay up or it's going to collapse. And if it collapses, it's going to collapse really quickly. But yeah, I mean, let's see, if I fall off this building here, oh, like, I don't have the crafting bench here. Okay, where is the crafting bench? Did I not place it down again? It should be in this building. I guess I didn't. I need to have a stone cutter bench nearby to work with stone. There's my wagon, which you use to cart resources around you side. And you pull it around by hopping near it and just dragging it around like this. Quite useful. Especially when you're transporting large amounts of ore. Oh yes, this is the black metal scraps I found from the Follings. But as I said, I haven't been able to do anything with them. I tried using them on the smelter, and it just doesn't work. That's tin, which I'm putting in there. I don't have any processable items, so it must require something which I don't have yet. Yeah. Since the game isn't finished, there's quite a few things which I have, like all these trophies, which you can display, but I don't think they have any other purpose. So, I'd be collecting them, but they're just kind of taking up space. Like the Grey Dwarf eyes here. These are used in the construction of a portal. But I'm not creating anywhere near enough portals to be able to get through all of them. This is types of food. Mushrooms, yellow mushrooms, blood bags, entrails, which are used in the creation of sausages. Neck meat. Which is from the water lizard necks, which I mentioned. Okay, what we're going to do. We're back home. Let's go and eat a sausage and some blueberries and raspberries. And I am going to take a teleport and go to my other camp. I should also relight all of these torches sometime. Actually, hang on. No. I need to get some arrows. Especially if I'm going into the swamp. This would be good to show off cutting down trees. Also, you do have skills in this game. Here's a list of them. I haven't made use of all of them. They level up as you perform the actions. So, by running, you build up running. I'm not entirely sure of the effects of that. I assume it makes it more efficient. Like running perhaps uses up a bit less stamina. I think it maybe goes up to 100. I don't know. Bunch of wood. Get out of here, you. Ow. Oh, hello. You're a biggin. You gotta come and... Come on. Ow! There we go. You can plant trees. Sometimes they'll drop, well, like that. They'll drop pine cones or seeds, and there. You can plant them again. Though not every tree plant drops one, so I guess you will eventually run trees. There is so many though. I don't think you're in any major danger. There was more forest around here. This was covered in forest when I came here. And it has been pushed back a fair bit since then. What was I doing? Oh yes, I got wood. I was going to make arrows. Just going to make a bunch of wooden arrows. They're the easiest to make. I find they're fine for my purposes. And I don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, that can go into there. Okay. So you'll see I have a rested bonus up there. You get that by being in a room with a fire on for a while. And sort of sitting there. Or being inside in an area which gives you comfort. I think while you're rested, it regenerates your stamina faster. So it's nice to have that, and to have eaten good foods before you go into combat, because it will give you more stamina and HP. At the moment, these sausages I've got are one of the best food items I have access to. Blueberries and raspberries are not very good. They're just stuff I picked up around the place. You can also get like roast meat, neck meat. I've got some jam. Oop. Oh. There is sneak attacks. Oop, skeleton. Ow. Get out of here. Okay, I'm not taking my wagon because I'm not going here to get iron. I'm going here to get the location of the third boss. Swamp biomes are rather dreary and, oh, hello. Kind of deadly. Yeah, yes, great. Punch the ghost, or wraith. Ow. Oh, I have iron armor, so it's a bit better than it used to be. Get out of here. You also have to watch out for leeches. They poison you. They're not too nasty, but... do like to sneak up on you. Okay, so let's see. It was that one there. You can see these small lean-tos I made for the workbenches. Placing a workbench down requires you to have, like, have it kind of sheltered. You need to have at least, like, a roof over it to be able to make use of it. So, you place one down, and then you can start building a little hut around it to actually repair items and build things at it. But just putting one down without any roof is fine if you're just constructing. Oh, I didn't go into that crypt. Fine. I did label it for the future. Yeah, there's some surtlings over there. Maybe we'll go have a look at them, because I haven't actually paid them a visit. You get some more circling calls from them. Oh. It's an oozer. It's a giant slime. These poison you. Swamps are the realm of poisoning things. It's wonderful. And they split off into smaller blobs when you defeat them. There we go. Oh. Saving. Okay, so... yeah, there's some surtlings. They're just like... dudes on fire. And it looks like there's an anomaly near them. I guess if I could hit one from all the way over here. Hey, he went poof. There we go. A burner anomaly. What's the artifact which they drop? That fireball noise. Ow! Ow! Oh, we dropped coal. Not the rocks. Not the coal. Ah, that's not coal, that's a leech. Okay. Someone set fire to the gases coming from underground, did they? Shall I do anything with this? Aside from setting myself on fire? I guess not. Maybe it spawns, like, surtlings every now and then. Oh, there we go. That's neat. I think it's still better to get the cores from the barrows. You get a lot more in them. Usually around 8 rather than the 3 from that. But I guess they respawn there, so... okay, let's go in here. Sunken Crypts. As I said, this place has been cleared out by me, so I think we just have to go north here. This way. Nope. Over here, then. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay. Vegvisia bone mass. Register location. It is there. I haven't explored there. Where is that? All the way over there. Okay. That's quite a fair distance. This is the main thing which encourages you to explore, because I started off here, where this stone circle is, and I set up my base here. The first boss was located here, Ichthia. And then going into the Black Forest, I found a stone tablet like this, or a rune tablet, which showed me the location of the next boss, which was the Elder, and that was located over here. So from here, I had to sail over to here and make a camp. That's why that camp's there. And I fought the Elder. And when I defeated the Elder, I got a swamp key, which allowed me to open these crypts. And exploring them, you find the stone which gives you the location of the next boss, which is all the way over here, so... works together in a pretty nice way. I like that it encourages you to... because it's so easy to build things in the game, sort of getting items and going to a new location isn't that much of a hassle. It's sort of... it's fun going sailing out, finding a spot which you can make a base camp in, defending it, building it up. And branching out from there. Like that small port town which I made, which was really just like 2 shacks on the side of the sea when I started. It sort of run away from me a bit. Oh, you can see here I've made a path for my cart to follow. This path I've cleared out goes from the swamps all the way to my camp. So it weaves around. Yeah, over this way. It's flatter terrain because it becomes quite difficult to move the cart around when it's filled up with ore. It gets really heavy. And you can't run up slopes as easily as you could when it was empty. I'll just be, we both flail at the air in front of each other. Hiding in the reeds. I get more entrails so I can make more sausages. Yeah, the entrails come from Draugr. And no, I haven't gotten over that. Okay. It's kind of narrow at places. And should I run back along the road? I think I'll do that instead of going through the portal so that people could see the path. It wasn't as difficult to go to make as I thought it would be. I just had the empty cart trailing behind me and I had my hoe out the whole time. I was just leveling the ground every now and then. If I came to a slope, I would tend to like go down the slope slightly and then use the hoe so that I wasn't making too steep of a ridge. Okay. Yeah, it just goes through areas which are flat, and I tried to avoid going over water, though I believe just up here it was actually impossible to avoid. Oh. And there's this bit. I was making the road along the coastline here. I wonder, did these mushrooms spawn? I feel like that wasn't in the middle of the road there. But I came across a rock, so I had to mine right through the rock. That was a bit of an endeavor. I think I also had to maybe mine this cliffside back a bit. I think only in a few places. The hoe is very powerful when it comes to flattening terrain out. Oh, and I had to create a small bridge here. I guess I could have gone along there, but I wanted to make a bridge. There's a troll. Just leave him alone. Nope. I guess he's going to cross our path. Get out of here. Get troll hide and money. Yeah, coins. There is valuable items to find in this game. I think they used for a trader, but I haven't come across them. I think that this trader is actually where you get a fishing rod. Don't know why you can't construct one. Because there are fish in the ocean, but I haven't managed to kill any. I've tried to shoot at them with my bow a few times, but either I've just been missing or you can't actually hit them. And there's crazy trees every now and then. I really don't mind that. Looks bizarre, but I don't know. It looks neat. The forests are really nicely done in this game. There's a lot of dense undergrowth in them. And there's a lot of variety, all the rocks and little trees and shrubs. Very pretty. This one. You need some of those also for making sausages. I feel like these branches appear. Goes past the troll cave. I don't know whether I've been in there. Have I? I haven't labeled it on my map. Perhaps I haven't. Maybe I forgot. Let's go in and have a look. I have 54 arrows. Okay. These bones. Okay, so is there a troll in here? There is. With my powerful new bow, they're really not that much of a challenge. At one point, I did run out of arrows and I had to fight a troll in melee combat. That was, difficult. But I have done it. Him hitting me wasn't enough to kill me. Oh, I actually have scrap iron. Where did I get that from? I don't need the blood bags. I don't need that. Jorga. Trophy. All that yellow mushroom, really. Okay. Rubies. I don't have a torch. Anything else here? Nope. Some coins, bone fragments, some wood, and some furs. I found more in these before. Just a few more valuables and more furs and such in them. Oh, there's another. 2 rubies. But I think they've all been the same layout. It's just like a little cave with a corner in it. Oop, there's another ruby. It'd be nice if some of the if you could come across caves which are more expansive. Maybe there are. I haven't really gone into too many of them. This is the stone circle where we fought the second boss. You can summon the bosses again, I believe, by using the items you require to summon them at the location again. Hello, welcome, welcome. Do I play in Total War Warhammer 2 Amazons Untitled Chapter and Clan Grudge? Well, talking about Warhammer 2. I have played as the Amazons, not on stream. I have played as the Ugma tribe, not for a while. Not since they got, I think, a big update for Ugma and their units and research. I mean to do that again sometime. Playing as the trolls is fun. And I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean by Clan Grudge. Is that a faction from OVN Lost Factions? I don't remember that, or is that another mod? And we're back home. They got more units now. Ugma tribe, more gobbos. Yes, I remember that. They have the ability for them. Where the trolls get bonuses to leadership and all that, but they eat the goblin unit next to them. I do like that. I think I haven't played as them since Chieftain Ugma got his update and unique items, skills. Can't exactly check right now when I last played as them. I'm sorry, but it would have been probably a year, which seems weird to say. 2020 was a long period of just time passing by. It's just kind of a black hole of time. Okay. Yeah, let me put this coal in there. Okay, so what were we doing? How are we going for time? Now it's 16. Okay, I think we could actually sail over to Bone Mass. Do I want to set up a portal first? Let's see. What does a portal require? 20 fine wood, 10 grey dwarf eyes, and 2 surtling cores. Okay, I might not have enough fine wood. I have 35 fine wood. I have... How many surtling cores do I need? 2. It's actually a good thing I went and defeated those surtlings. I have 3. And I think I have 6 in my other camp. And I need 20 grey dwarf eyes. Let me take some of my massive stock of them. There we go. I should put them into my ship so that we can have them ready to go. I have some meat in there. That's probably going wonderfully in the hull. I'll take these and put them into my other camp. I also have some entrails in there. Delightful. Amber. Might be nice if this swamp key, because it's sort of... It just allows you to go into the ruins. I guess you need to hold on to it to be able to use it. It would be nice perhaps if this was sort of added as a... like a skill or something, rather than having it as a physical item. Just, it got checked off and you were able to open up crypts once you defeated a boss, rather than having to have a physical item taking up an inventory slot. Oh, and the game actually keeps track of all the creatures you defeated as trophies. As Clan Grudge. Okay, I'll check that in the break, not right now. Apologies, but I'll finish with this before I start focusing more on Warhammer 2. Thank you very much for linking that, though. Yeah. I should put a stand for that surtling. I can also get some more food. Let's teleport. I don't have any ores in my inventory? No. Okay, we'll teleport back to my main base. And let's see, what have I got in here? I have some sausages. I really need to make some more. Meat, that, and that. Let's make sausages. Okay, I think that's enough for the moment. There we go. Put these entrail in there, and those thistles in there. I'm going to keep... I'm running low on carrots. I think I actually planted some. And I planted some turnips, so we'll see if they're grown. They are. Let's get these carrots. Also, I should plant some of these carrots so that we can get seeds from them. How many do I have? 5. Plant 5. Can I plant a portal? Let's get some turnips. Turnip stew and seed turnips. Okay. So I've got 3. I'm going to plant 2 seed turnips. The way the game handles planting things is a bit odd. You get the edibles by growing them, and then you turn some of the edible plant into plants, which will give you seeds, and then you harvest those, and they give you several seeds, which you can turn into the edible plants again. It sort of goes back and forth between the 2 different types. Let's see. Turnip stew. Nutritious and restorative. 50 health, 50 stamina. Healing. 2 hit points per tick. Okay. So, it's actually got a little longer duration. Raw meat and turnip. It doesn't give as much stamina as carrot soup, but it gives you more health. I will, make a portion of that, since we have the ingredients for it. Oh, no, it requires 3 turnips. Okay. Well, I'll put you in there. I'll put the meat back in here. I also got some carrots. Yeah, I'll make some carrot soup. Because that's pretty good. There we go. Extra carrot can go into there. I want to keep some. I don't want to use all of my carrots. I have these queen bees. I think I'll put them in here for the moment. They're fine, just sitting in a chest until I make them a hive. I have 2 hives over there. How much resources does it take to make a hive? Maybe I'll have enough sitting around. 10 wood and a queen bee. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let me go get them. We'll put some more hives down. Because honey is important. I really want to take that. I'm using that to fuel the fireplaces there. All core wood. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go cut a tree down. So yeah, this is the main camp. It's kind of been abandoned. Which is very sad for it. But it served us well at the beginning of the game. It's still where I like to go for all my cooking. Because I also, as I said, I have the beehives there. And my fermenter, so I can make mead potions. So let's just demolish part of the forest here. It's a danger when you're cutting down trees. When they fall over, they can hit other trees and cause a chain reaction of trees falling over, like that. Because whatever they hit, they deal damage to. Including yourself. That's more than enough wood. Okay. I planted a lot of those trees. That forest was quite a bit further back after I built all this place. I planted a whole bunch. Expanded outwards. Or expanded back up to the walls. Let's see. Oh, right. Yes. So I think I could just stick these beehives. Hold on. There we go. I think I could just stick them next to each other. Like they're not too fussed by being close to other bees. Bees are sleeping. Bees are sleeping. Honey! And honey. There we go. And get rid of that. The workbench doesn't need to be near the buildings once they're constructed. We'll put our honey in here. There we go. Do I want to put anything else in here? I'll put this wood I got in here. I have these chests stacked by having some small platforms underneath them. This 1x1 wood tiles. I just have them attached to the wall. It allows you to stack the chests up on top of each other, which is quite handy. Rather than them all taking up floor space. Like here. Okay, that can go there. This is my ill-gotten gains chest. Did I put all my rubies somewhere else? I think I did. Yeah, I put them into a chest in my other base. Oh well, whatever. I have some beach seeds. And I need circling cores. How many do I have? I have 3, so I need 1 more. I think I need 4 for a portal, don't I? Yes, or 4 for 2 portals. And I needed some fine wood. I don't think I have enough. How much did I have? Like 30 something. I don't think I have any around here. So we are going to go cut down some birch trees. Just run over the hill here. And there should be some on the other side. Okay. Yeah, let's have something to eat. Birch tree, where are you? There's one. There's 2. Get out of here. Okay. Oop. There's one of the boars. As I said, you can, like, domesticate them, and they can create more boars, so you can, like, just have an easy supply of meat nearby. Though, personally, on my own, I haven't found it necessary, because I don't go through meat that fast. Oh, there was Odin. And, he seems to be showing up an awful lot. And, yeah, I don't know. They respawn fast enough that I've never run out of any nearby. It's not really like in Minecraft where you get rid of all the cows and you have to go further and further to find more cows. It seems like if you just leave the area for a moment, you'll end up with more boar spawning like the next day. Like necks. They respawn pretty regularly. My other port camp actually has a small meadow biome next to it, yes, which spawns boars and necks. That's nice, because they only spawn in meadow biomes. They don't spawn in like forest biomes. Like forest biomes spawn deer. Okay, we'll just leave that grayling. You're always amused by the loot they drop necktails. It's very confusing. Juicy necktail. Juicy necktail. Right. Do have extra things which I don't need. I've got 20. That should be enough. I'll just dump that in there. Don't look at my organization. I know that was a food chest. Now it's just a whatever chest, but I want to get on with actually going to other places. Organization is something I do occasionally. Okay, so there we go. That is enough resources for 2 portals. Actually, come to think of it, I don't need the resources for 2 portals in here, because half of them will be used to make a portal. So let's go build the portal in the, in my other base. I'm going to keep my main base as my portal hub. So I won't stick it in my portal, in my, other longhouse. I'll build it over here. Okay, and I have to remember, the side with the runes is the side you go in. So there we go. And I guess I'll call this, what was the boss's name? Overmass? Bone Mass. There we go. So this one's Swamp, and this one's Elder. You wondered what happens if you tag 3 or more portals the same. I wonder too about that now. I guess maybe either they stop working, or maybe it would send you to one of the other ones randomly. I'm gonna take these out, and I'm going to put them in the chest here. In case I die, I will have some gear to run back to my corpse with. If I have a chest which I can put them into. Damn it. There's all of my iron ore. I had quite a bit more, like up to here. But I reinforced my armor, which took a fair bit of it. That's why my armor is now 56, because it's all level 3. I even upgraded my troll hide cape a little bit. Okay, there we go. That meat can stay in the hole. And let's go to that landmass. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take a brief break, and we'll be back, and we'll continue sailing over there to Bone Mass. So I'll just pause the recording here, and I'm going. Okay, and I'm back. Just load back into the game because I did log out. Just so that I guess we didn't end up with like trolls spawning around me and destroying everything while I'm away. There we go. Hey, I actually stayed on top of the ship. That's nice. Okay, so let's leave port. Should I repair my axe and all that? Nah, fine. And the wind is going to be going against us. Or is it? At least for the first part. Thank you for stopping me, Rock. We seem to have run aground. Now this is a dangerous storms. It makes it much more difficult to tell whether there's shallows or rocks nearby. Let's go! Hey, there was a troll right there outside of my base. And you can just stay over there. Don't get any smart ideas while I'm gone. What the? What the heck did we hit? Are we just taking damage from, like, the waves? Are we even moving? No, we're not. The wind's changed direction again. Okay. Wave action will do damage to your ship. Okay. I think I noticed that maybe when I was using the carve, but yeah, okay. You have to be careful in a storm. I have to say, it's really nice. Something I've been noticing is that it's frequent in games where you're in a ship or something that you'll see the water showing up in the hull. But it doesn't seem to do that in this game, which is really nice. I wonder how they're doing that. Because the ocean will clip through the base of the ship because, you know, it's just a... it's a model stuck on top of another model. Which is, you know, the ocean. So, but you don't get any of the water sort of poking through the hull of the ship, which is quite nice. You get all the sea foam splashing around the place, but no, we're not moving. Does it stop moving when I'm... Yeah, it stops moving when I'm not at the oar. Okay. Alright, right, wind's changed again. Let's set off. Maybe I shouldn't go full speed during a storm. I'll have the mast ripped out of the ship. Okay, and we'll want to turn around a bit. Turn a bit more. And there we go. So let's see. It's all the way over there. That is such a long distance. It's not as far as I've traveled up here though. I'm glad it's in an area I haven't explored. I was thinking maybe it would be like here or something. But either over here or over there. I would have liked if it was over here a bit more, because I really haven't gone anywhere that way. But there's still the other two bosses, which could maybe send me out over here somewhere. You know, Storm, if you want to calm down sometime, that'd be great. I'm really impressed by the whole sort of wave system that is wave effects that have appeared in games recently. This and Sea of Thieves, I believe, have really nice storm and wave effects. Oop. There's a big turtle. I don't think we'll stop off there. I haven't made anything with the Titan, which I've got previously anyway. Oh, uh-oh. There's land ahead. Okay, so how are we going to get past this? Do I go around that way or go around that way? Actually, Meadows biome. We'll go this way. Now, let's focus on traveling. Oh no, boy, you're gonna get swept away. There's something else I like is that from a distance, it looks like the terrain gets this kind of painted style to it. On the, you know, when the land is further away. Like over there. It's easier to see in some of the Meadows sloped area, grassy sloped areas. Can I see anything over there? I think it will keep going if I hop off while the sail's up. Yeah. I guess the ship stops when I'm going at speed 1 because there's not someone paddling it with an oar. I can't see any towers or anything there. Did the wind change again? Damn it! Okay. It'd be nice if there was a little step here rather than having to jump. Feels like I'm going to jump out of the ship. Being able to like customize the ship would be neat too. Where you could change the figurehead on the front or change the pattern on the sail. I have 48 arrows, okay. Just a big rock over there. There's another one. I'm trying to keep an eye out for land, just so that we don't end up accidentally hitting anything. Also, the ship kind of just steers itself. Oh, plains biome? Okay, I guess there is over there. The sky becomes this sort of like a purpley color. There's those big rocks standing out of the ground. Okay. How's that going? We're not going to hit that, are we? No. Okay, looks kind of like we can go through there. It's getting kind of shallow. Oh! Does that guy have a torch? And the other one's got a spear. I thought that was a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow! Oh! I thought one of them was like a spellcaster or something and had a... Magic wand. I guess we've come across some islands. That's neat. I found some islands down here before. There's skeletons and greylings, or grey dwarves fighting each other over there. Have a stop off? I can explore a crypt and see whether we can find any Surtling cores inside there. Also, I can repair the ship since it's taken a bit of damage. Okay, we're just pulling closer to the shore there. No. Okay, up. Flatten out an area. I don't have any wood. I think I've got wood in the ship. I do. There we go. And like that. Destroy that. Put that back in there. And eat a bunch of stuff. I can get some tin here as well. If I get this, it means either I have to sail back to my other base once we get to our destination, or I have to set up a whole smelting system over there. Probably the latter, because you can't teleport through the portals with ore or with metal. Like either metal ores or metal ingots. Once it's become like an axe or something, you can go through. Or armor. We won't get all of this, just these bits here. Oh. How'd I miss you? Suspicious. Hey! Are you chucking rocks at my ship? Stop that. These trolls, seriously, they seem to have really good stealth capabilities sometimes. Don't go hitting me with a rock. There we go. I guess I'll go put that in there. Did you damage my ship? You didn't. Good. It looked like you threw a rock at it, but maybe you just did. Ow! Hit it. Ow! Sod you! Stop that! Get out of it. Okay. Oh no, can we even get in there? It's all flooded. Crypt. I wonder who built this crypt on this small island. Okay. We'll go left first. Nope. Get out of here. Anything down there? No. Am I going to get some yellow mushrooms? No, we've got enough red ones. That was a enemy spawner. We've seen them before. But there's different ones depending on the enemy's types which they spawn. Obviously. Certain cause. Oh, hang on. There's some amber right there. I thought for a moment there was a skeleton behind the door. Oh, nothing there. Ow. Better not kill me. I don't want to have to sail my car all the way out here. Yeah, apparently this is under the ocean as it is. Hey! What's in here? Can't get rid of those trophies, don't need them. I'm really just here for valuables and circling cores. Nope, there's another one. And some more stuff. Okay, and I think that's the entirety of it. There was only 2 wings. That's a small crypt. Hey! Double kill. Oh, hello, you. I found it's much better to dodge to the right of the Grey Dwarf Shamans than to the left when they're doing their poison stream. For some reason, they always seem to hit me with it when I'm traveling to the left. Maybe I'm not traveling as tightly around it there. Okay, and I have enough Grey Dwarf eyes. I should have 20 or 10. I do. Okay, let's put these ones in there just in case. And stuff, feathers, sure. Okay, there's a deer there. The deer was drowning. It was, I'm saving it. Okay, we'll put the... Don't need the trophy. There we go. Okay, let's head off. The game will let me. Full sails. Half sails. Take a little bit of damage. But that's fine. Still less than we had before. See, I like these little islands you can come across. It would be nice if there was like specific things specific for like island layouts you could come across, rather than that just being like a small Black Forest biome. like, I don't know, atolls. The game's not really big enough to have like a volcanic island in it, because that would be getting to the size of a normal landmass. I guess you could have a small one. We're going to hit any rocks. That looks looking pretty good. There we go. Okay. Black forest biome with meadows. You can tell by the tree types. Yeah, remember when we were sailing and we were like, I think underneath that branch? What I meant earlier, that it's neat how actually sailing around the world, this isn't always just above you in the same position. It's actually a large physical object up there. Swamps, eh? Okay. Hang on, I see a bit of land sticking out up front there. Gonna hit a rock or something. Okay, let's turn around a bit. There's actually some white on the surface of the water there. I wonder if that's because there's like shallows or rocks underneath there. Well, I think that was a leech which we were hitting. But it would be neat if you could tell whether there was rocks under the water by having like waves popping up on the surface. Hey! It's that leech. It's taking bites out of my ship. You don't have to watch out for the sea dragons. You gotta watch out for the damn leeches. There we go. Oh look, there's a circling vent over there. It's like maybe a crypt there, it looks like. Okay. Will we be able to turn around and start going northeast soon? Oh, hello. I see you over there. Now it's... It doesn't look like it's been upset by us, so... I think that sea serpent's going to leave us alone, is it? Yes. You know, I need to mine more of these nodules on these trees. I think I've only done that like once or twice. Perhaps there's some other resources from them which I haven't gotten yet. a giant mountain. Oh no, that's Yggdrasil. I thought I was seeing like a mountain like that. Oh. Get away, you. Don't make me shoot my own ship. I will do it. Hey. Damn it. It just despawned. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Maybe you can't kill them. Maybe they always just despawn or disappear. It could also have been that we just sailed away far enough for it to give up. I wonder how the sun works with this massive branch of Yggdrasil there, because you'd think that the branch would be blocking the sun's rays. More plains biomes there. I wonder if it's possible to move into a position where the sun's being blocked by the branch. Not that it would change, like, daytime or something. You see massive shadows moving across the land. Great. Fog. I can see nothing. It's pretty, but, lumpy rock over there. There we go. Off to adventure. And landmass. There's a big something in front of us. Is that what I'm looking for? I hope not. It's still quite a fair way away. Okay, how do we want to go around this? I either go around that way. That way. That's going to be against the wind. I think we're going to go this way. It's something I haven't looked up, but I'm curious as to what this map would look like if it was completely visible. Just to see how the biomes are all connected together and sort of what the general makeup of the map would be. So I think I'll wait on doing that until I've, like, seen everything. I don't want to, like, spoil the illusion, so just yet. And it's really foggy again. Wonderful. Plains? That's not plains, that's swamp. Is it because of a landmass over there? We're not going to hit something, are we? I can't see at all. Oh. I thought I was seeing something, but it's just the too far message. Oh. Okay. I'm pretty sure the boss we're looking for is located in the swamp biome. It does seem like there is an abundance of just swamp biomes everywhere. Ow. Wind's gone and changed direction. Lovely. Yeah, I'm guessing that large landmass over there. Hang on. No, over that way. Just in there. Okay. Turn around. Into the wind. Ah, there's some tall trees. I believe that is from the Mistland biomes. Mistlands biome. As I mentioned earlier, I believe that biome is not really finished. I don't think there's any enemies in it. Or really anything in there. I see a stone over there. Is that actually what we're looking for right in front of us? And there's some black forest over there too. I would like to set up a base in a black forest biome. And not in a swamp biome. So if there's a river there, I will go and sail up that a bit. No, actually. I think it's further inland what we're looking for. Okay. Let me just write this. Runestone. Okay, so I think we'll just find a spot, make land, probably over there where those trees, where the black forest biome is. I'll set up the portal, and then we'll call it for tonight. I won't keep going and build up a base on stream or anything like that, because I want to swap over to the next thing. Yes, Mistland. Big spider webs. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we actually hit the spider web? I thought we could just pass through that. I guess what was them being so large? Haven't run aground, have I? This could be a problem. Stuck on. Oh, Yeah, okay. There is actually... Damn it. I'm gonna have to, like, mine my ship free. Hopefully. I don't want to hit my ship with the pick either. Okay, now. There we go. I think we've gotten free. Please let us get free. Good. Okay, so the ship's going to have to sit out here a bit. Unless I can make a deeper passage there for it to pass through. I think it'll be safe just out in the ocean like here. There's those leeches there though. Are they going to attack the ship? I think jumping out of the ship brings it to a stop pretty quickly. Huge trees, large spider webs. I think people have used these trees to make, like, tree houses in. Okay. Or maybe off stream I'll find a better location to set up base rather than here. Though there is a tower here. Ow. Do you mind? Where? I'm moving in. Oh, there's a skeleton all the way up there. Can I get to you? Sometimes these towers are really iffy to go up, especially if the skeletons up there destroy the stairs. Oh, saving. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, not really satisfied with this as a location. Ooh, there is copper there. I mean, it's right next to where we need to go. How is this little inlet here anyway? Because that would work, perhaps. I'm still a bit worried about those leeches. I don't want to have my ship, like, sitting here and have leeches coming over from there to attack my ship. How badly injured is it? Like a quarter damage? Okay, well, we're nearly there. What we need to go to is just over there. I think I'm going to call it here. And we'll continue with this next time. I think on my own, I will find a proper location to set up base. Might be a bit further away from the where we need to go. then right here. Maybe I'll sail up this way. Or perhaps down this way. It depends on, you know, how far these areas go for. I'll try to stay generally near here, but if we have to go through the swamps, then so be it. Because I don't want to set up a base in the swamp. Because there's just too many enemies to worry about. If I can find Black Forest or a meadow somewhere around, that would do nicely. But, yeah, we're pretty much there. After pretty smooth sailing the whole time. I have to go through some islands and around land masses here and there. But, yeah, just outside of where the third boss is. I'll try to leave actually going to the boss's location for on stream. We won't fight it until like, you know, until on stream, but I'll probably set up a base on my own around here somewhere, and we'll come back after I've done that. So yeah, well, thank you very much for joining, and hope you join me again next time.